Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, my name's cScot, and we're back today on FTB's OceanBlock. Today we're going to get into the basics of Applied Energistics, and we're going to build some ME drives. We're going to create the ME controller. We're going to get ourselves set up for the very beginning pieces of Applied Energistics. So let's get going. So today we're going to work on Applied Energistics, but first let's look at what we've actually done out here. Yeah, so we went ahead and kind of fully built out kind of maybe our pier that we got here, and we'll run down here, and then I want to show you something else with our new netherite jetpack. What an amazing thing this thing is. But yeah, look at this little trapdoors, just to kind of break it up. We've got chests, we've got composters, we've got crates of potatoes, and we've got all that out here. And then we've got these kind of little piers here so that our friends can park their boats here. We did the boat races with T-Fox and everybody else. So now there's plenty of room here for them to park all their boats out here. And then we'll build some bigger ones and put those in here too. But let me talk about this jetpack that we got here. So we built the netherite jetpack at last time, right? And awesome thing. But check out how fast this thing is. I mean, whew. That's just like normal speed. Now, like sprint speed is like super crazy fast how quickly I can get around our island here. It's nuts. Look, don't look at the backside of it. Don't look at the backside. But yeah. So no, but this is kind of what we ended up getting. A lot of fun to build it out, but I think it just kind of brings it back a little bit of little I don't know, kind of just, it makes the space a little bit nicer here. So as we connect in, and then, we've talked about, we've got some things planned up there. But let's get to starting and talking about here Applied Energistics, and I want to show you guys some like cheap tricks that I've found as I've been doing this. Okay. Now, quest wise, if we're looking at quest for storage here, digital storage. There we are. We're going to work on this side. I'm going to stay away from refined storage. Not something I want to do. I want to do the Applied Energistics. But we'll have to do each of the inscribers. We'll have to do the ME drives, and we'll build this entire thing out. But when you start looking at some of the recipes for this, like silicone, right? Well, silicone is very quickly built in our material stonework factory. Look at that. You can build it all the way out, set the 3 crushings on it, and it makes the silicone. So this stonework factory thing is like the thing if you have it. Other thing here is, let's take this granite for instance, and we happen to have a pulverizer over here, right? We built a pulverizer pretty early, and it's in our system here on the barge. If we happen to throw that granite into there, It's going to take a second here, but it gives us this thing called crushed nether quartz out of this. 2 of them to be exact. Now check this thing out. Here we go. Crushed quartz dust, 2, right? Now, if what are the uses you can use for that? Well, you can smelt it down into silicone. You know, enrichment chamber will make it back into nether quartz. You can smelt it up. And yeah, so there's all sorts of like crazy things you can do with this thing. And that's basically nether quartz right there. So simple thing, granite, which our stone factory thing makes, and then it's that easy to do. All right. Let me grab some sand here, and we'll talk about how we want to do a couple of other little things here. Let me grab. Well, I think I got. No, I don't have it there. Okay, so I want to grab a little nether quartz, a little redstone. All right, and let's grab some sand. All right, and now with all of this, with a bucket here, this is really kind of just basic stuff with the Applied Energistics, and it's just easy and quickly getting material set. So we'll throw that water in there, and let's grab out of here. Let's grab this is a charge, so 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4 out of just a normal service quartz, right? Okay, so in this guy we can throw that and that and that. Those will work together, and now we have the flux crystals, right? Which is pretty cool. And then we still got our service quartz. Well, cool enough here. I got all these cool things, like let's put into our crusher service quartz, right? And in the service quartz, it'll give us our first service quartz dust. And up, I don't want to do that. I'd like to go one of those in there. Okay, sand and service quartz dust gives us the service quartz seeds, right? Which now you can throw back in the water and they grow over time. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Throw that stuff real quickly back into an enrichment chamber and it'll build it out for you. Same thing here with the flux dust. Take the flux dust and there's all the seeds. And now you can see there's our pure service quartz. So right off the bat, I don't have to have the accelerator because I've already got something that does it for us. And then throw those in there, and that will get us the pure this guy, the pure flux crystal. So, like, you know, there's no need to wait any longer. It's very, very quick. So easy things on how we're quickly going to set up and get basically the materials for everything that we're going to need for Applied Energistics. So yeah, pretty cool. Back down here in our workshop is where we want to really get started at. And so I think some of the first things I want to do is I want to get all of the inscribers, right? And the inscribers are pretty simple. We're going to do those in our jar. So we're going to need a bunch of the different, bunch of iron blocks. So at least 4 iron blocks. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I took them all. Okay, and then where are they at? So I can quickly go through them. Where are they at in the thing? Where are they at? There we are. Okay, so one is a pure service quartz. One is going to be a diamond. One should be a ingot. Yeah, and then the final one's silicone. So let's grab that, and let's grab. Nope, not our first diamond. And then I got a pure service quartz here, and silicone, which is all outside. We built all that. So we'll grab a bunch of that up, and then we'll build up our scribers. And so those guys are good, and those will crush on through there. And that thing just keeps working. I love the Stoneworks factory. It is phenomenal. Okay. So I'm going to go 1 block, 1 iron, and then which one is that here? Low temperature. Low temperature, okay. What do I put in there? What do we put in there? We put the diamond. We put the diamond in there. Okay, so start that guy. And that's done. Okay, stop. 1, and we'll put those in there. And I'm really gonna. I don't want to put them all in there at one time because yeah, you guys know my luck with this thing. And then pure service quartz and pure service quartz and start. Cool. And done. And then finally that and 1 piece of silicone. we'll get us our silicone scribe here. And that is right here. Done. Okay, so all of those are now made, which is cool, but we're also going to need to have the inscriber here. So let's throw this thing together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, right? Yep. And then we're going to do some planks. Let's just do this thing in here. All right. Let's do this in here. All right. All right. Can we do this here? 1. Okay. Can I do I have to do it again? I haven't used this much, by the way, but we have it. Okay. There's 2. All right. Those can go back in there. How about now we make a sticky piston? Sticky pistons. 1. And let's see here. 2. Okay, so 2 sticky pistons are done, and let's see here. There we are. 1 inscriber. Perfect. All right, so we've got an inscriber. That's a simple thing. We're gonna need power with it and everything else, but we're gonna build out a bunch of things first here. Yeah, we're probably gonna need that earlier rather than later. So, yeah. Okay, let me go grab the power. Probably need to sleep first here. Oh, I guess somebody already slept for us. So, but now this is what I've been loving my jetpack for. Jay, how quickly it comes to over here. It's just super fast. It's awesome. But we're gonna grab a flux plug off this, and let's take all of this over to the workshop, and then we'll be able to use it at the workshop, and then we'll bring it back. So everything's gonna be starting to come out of the workshop at some point in time. But before we do that, we've got to get all of our materials into the system. So, yeah. I don't know where to put it. Yeah, right there. And then, can I put our inscriber? Is it gonna pull power into that? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's try silicone press here. Ooh. And no power. Okay, no problems. So let's see if this will. There it is. Okay, so that'll run power to it. The flux plug will. Yeah, all right. So perfect. Okay. And now to do the ME drive, we're going to need a couple diamond ones. Okay, that's simple. All right, so I'm going to craft all these up, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so let's put together here a couple things here. Let's start with the ME drive. Okay, 1 ME drive, boom. And then let's put together our ME controller, and we need some pure flux out of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now we have an ME controller. So now we can set this entire thing up here like something like this here. And I'm just going to set it here because we're going to work on it down here for a while. But let's go here and power, and on top of that we're going to put our drives there, and this is all temporary. We'll rebuild it, but I want to at least have it somewhere where we can work with it. So, and then we still got access to the inscriber and everything else, and that's going to pull power, so that's super cool. But next, if we start looking at the quest here, we need to start building some drives, and we're going to want to do an ME terminal. So I want to start with 4K drives. It's kind of where I want to keep everything. We're going to put 4K drives in all of this. So that's going to require, let's see here, 4K drives is going to be the 4K ME storages, the quartz, and everything else. So I'm going to have to get busy on this because I'm going to have to do the calculation presses, which are not too bad. But in the MEs, I'm going to have to do logic presses. So we'll let this guy rush through the inscriber run. It's just going to take a bit. So let me let that run and get all that material together. And then we'll build us out some 4K drives. And then we'll do a terminal, and we'll be right back. Let's get to crafting all this stuff. So first things, we're going to work down the ME storage cells here, right? And we're only going to do these first 2. The rest of them we'll get some later when we get all the auto crafting, so it makes it easy. And then we're going to work down through some of these different terminals. First, let's talk about how we want to do the 1K, right? Pretty simple here. We can do the 1K, but what we're going to need is some of this quartz glass. And the quartz glass, pretty simple. 4 glass, and then the quartz dust that we just got. So pretty easy. I got a bunch of glass somewhere around in here. Yeah, let's just grab that, and easy peasy. Let's go right here. Quartz glass, boom. Okay. We'll just make a bunch of it here because we're going to need a bunch of it at some point in time throughout the day. I promise. Okay. So that one's done. And then let's go with our 1K here. What are we missing? Redstone. Why are we always missing stuff? You would think that we would have it all fairly close. And we could craft it all on here, but I don't know if I like this way, you know? Yeah. That's why we're doing the storage system today here. All right. There. And 1. All right. That's cool. And then the iron. Well, let's take a full stack of iron. We're just going to put everything in here, and we're just going to go to town, rushing out stuff as we build it. So we'll do the 1K storage. All right, 1K storage. Done. All right, so now we got that. And that can go into there. Cool. Okay. Next, I want to do the 4K storage. All right, so the 4K storage is going to require the 4K ME storage component, which is going to take 3 of these guys, 3 of the 1Ks, yada, 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 right? Okay, so let's see how far we can get this thing built out. So 1Ks, right? I can only do 14, but I need 14 right now because we're going to do 30 of them. Let's grab some more. What are we missing? What are we missing here? What is it saying we're missing? More redstone. Imagine that. Easy enough, right? Okay, the 1Ks and 16. Perfect. Okay, so there is all of those. Now, to build the 4Ks, we're going to need the glass, which we already have, those, and then the calculation. But it looks like we're probably going to need more redstone. More redstone. I'm glad that we found an easy way to get that, by the way. All right, so the 4Ks, there should be the 10 that we want to do. Perfect, okay. And then finally, to make the 4K drives, I think we got enough, at least for 8. And I don't even have enough room for them. So then we'll just throw those all in there. Okay, and another 3. All right, and those guys go into there. How many more left do we have? 2 more. All right, and we're missing redstone. So I really am glad that we do have a quick way to do the redstone. So there we go, last 2, and now there we are. I got an extra one left over, and what we'll do is just pull that one out there, throw that one in there. Now we've got all that storage in there, right? And I got somewhere I can place this 1K that we won't really need it. Okay, awesome. So those are done. And now I want to do the ME terminal, right? So let's do an ME terminal. It's going to require illumination panel, logic press, the annihilation, and the formation core. So let's start with the illumination panel here. We'll need 2 pieces of goldstone or glowstone. Shoot, I got to go outside for that. Sleep, because the zombies are out there. But that's not bad. We have some glowstone outside. We'll grab that up real quick. And yeah. All right, and we got to probably fight our way out here to this because look at all this stuff. Look at all these guys wanting to come around. Yeah. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh. 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 Ouch. All right. By the way, it gives me a chance to show off our new record drawer. I got rid of all the extras, and now I've got all our records. Plus our obituaries, all in the same spot. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. There we go. Everything's back. We do die. We die a lot. So, that's cool. All right. What are we working on here? The illumination panel, right? Yeah. And we were talking ME crafting here. Illumination panel. There, I just need the 3 of those. Okay, and then next we're working, let's go back. All right, let's do, we'll start with the annihilation core. We'll need quartz and flux ducts. And I think I got some flux ducts here. And quartz and pure certs, okay? and then because that's be for the next one. So that said, we're doing the annihilation core. There's 2 of those, and about a formation core. That's 2 of those. And let's make sure we put some things back on here. There we are. Okay. And then finally, we should be able to make the ME terminal. Okay. 1 ME terminal down, and that is pretty cool, right? We can place this right against, say, the controller. No, we can't. Probably could. Okay, but let's just do, we've got some flux cables here, which is cool. And so we'll go there, so like that, and there. Cool. All right, so yeah, that works if we were to throw some stuff in there. Yeah, so, and we can see that goes to that first drive there, 42 of those items in there. Yeah, sweet, easy enough. But as much as I like this, I would really like it to have the crafting ability on it. So to do the crafting, we just need a calculation press and a crafting table. I don't know if in my stuff I have a crafting table. I don't. So we'll take those 2 and those, and we'll build ourselves a crafting table. 1 crafting table, and that should then give us the ability to build these crafting. All right, perfect. So now I've got a crafting table, and place that. Now we have the ability to craft inside this thing, right? Super cool. And I love Applied Energistics. This, the integrated dynamics, super cool stuff. I just didn't feel like I got a lot out of it. I couldn't do multiple things. Like if we take the gun, like, I don't know. It just wasn't very, it just doesn't, I like it. I just love this. I love this. I love this a lot. And so, cool. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it for the day. Pretty quick. But, oh, no. Let's not call it there. Let's do one more thing. Let's do 1 import bus. And I would talk about an import bus here. And that's going to require us to build us another sticky piston here. And I think that we should be able to do that pretty easily here. I was talking import bus, right? It should be on the next page. Oh, import bus right here. Import. There we go. Okay. Piston. Okay. And sticky piston. Thank you. All right. And now finally, not the fluid, the import bus there. Okay. The reason for this is now we can set this guy like right here and then run all of this into our system and start unloading all of our chests 1 by 1 into all of our ME drives. So it's just a simple way to do that. And then like, here between episodes, I'm going to pull this down and I'm going to set this like right here in the middle. And I will put everything from all of this into our ME drives. And then it's all available in there. Now we could do the interfaces here, which are, where are the interfaces at? I want to say, I think it's this right here. These ME interface, yeah, the interface right here. It's got both the block and it's got the, yeah, does it? Yeah, there it is. The ME interface. So it's got a block and then it's got the like the skinny one that you can hook into it. But you could take that, and as we did in the back side here with all of our integrated dynamics pipes and stuff, you could do the exact same thing with all this storage system in here. So I'll think about it between episodes on how I really want to do this. But I think that probably I want to get it all into this storage system first. I think. I don't know yet. But let me think about it. And when we get together next time, we'll talk about how we actually did that. So, yeah, no, it's, that's it. It really is. It's pretty stinking simple and not too hard to do. So with that, as always, I love to go outside here. And I want to say thank y'all. As always, I appreciate you. As we sit here and we fly over everything, this is all so awesome. So, but hey, again, thank you. My name's cScot, and we'll catch you all again very, very soon.